Stopped you talking, didn't I, Tom?
He didn't say his little word to
I was
try
going to
and.
say that Susie outranks me. She, what I say,
That
and then
is
she
true.
can come in and
No, hang
veto
on.
it.
Well,
Aren't you like the secret, like in charge
Oh
of
no.
like
Yeah.
Well,
black
it's not
cats?
secret now, is it? You
Fuck!
just
I'm
said.
gonna get
As they
fired.
say in Sherlock Holmes, it's so overt, it's covert.
yeah. Tom's one of the mass lords of Waterdeep,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Like, I'm
Yeah, but
just
not one of the
saying.
good ones, the Harper one.
But
Yeah.
it is true. The people that are truly
One
in
who says he
charge
is.
aren't the ones that kind of like
Yeah.
are front and center. They're just in the shadows. And they just have a little mention here and there. Check every single Black Cat's gaming book and you'll see my name. Just mention. Just mention.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
I told you
I'm
she'd
just saying.
complain if this was here.
Yeah.
She did.
She's like, Mother, what is this? Hello everyone. We're here to play a game at some point. We were chatting beforehand about EA getting bought. But whatever, because some of the games I'm looking forward to go nowhere near them. I cannot freaking wait, and it's not because it is a perfect sequitur to our Kickstarter, but I am legit looking forward to the James Bond game that's going to come out from the Hitman people from IO Interactive.
Yeah.
It looks
You're
awesome.
a big Hitman fan as well, aren't you?
Huge Hitman fan.
Yeah.
Love hitting the men. Yeah, big pastime of mine. I could
In video games.
in video and in the game too.
And in LARP.
I was thinking I could stream some of it, but like I'd be playing it for like the 5th time.
Yeah, you'd just be blasting right through it, wouldn't you?
No. Well, it takes like I find it takes some warming up, but then then you're like, cool, let's do this. I've done like, because the particularly on the latest like 3 that they did, the top thing you can get is like suit only, and like you don't get seen, like you don't get caught kind of thing, right? And I got that on all of chapter 1.
Ooh.
Because I fucking grinded for it.
That is hard. That is wait.
I think I
no,
remember
go,
being
no,
in chat
now,
when you were
then
grinding it.
That's knowing the game like a clockwork puzzle.
Yeah.
And like it's so cool because like they describe it as like it's a puzzle game. Actually, people, it's not like it's obviously it's like action and stuff, but like it's not like a shoot 'em up. It's like it's a puzzle game.
The thing that I really hope that they add in the James Bond is that kind of puzzle, stealthy, gadgety side, not just a a Bourne where you're just shooting your way through everything. There is shooting in James Bond, but there's also subtlety with it as well.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm hoping they kind of.
We've seen like gadgets and stuff.
Yeah.
In the trailers and stuff. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you gotta have gadgets.
I think it'll be really cool.
I hope so.
I like that it's Babby Bond too. His little Babby Bond.
Yeah, that's the start of a game.
Yeah.
You've got it to level up, right? You need,
really popular to start at the beginning.
And then the other game I saw just today that I'm genuinely quite excited about. Have you seen the Star Trek Voyager game that's coming out?
Yeah.
Where you can like play through the story and you can like build the ship and stuff like that. When Ash came home, she got on a computer and I was like, and like
really
showed her. She got
reminds
really
me.
excited.
Did you ever play this War of Mine? I think it's called.
This War of Mine.
I haven't played that.
I saw it. I've not played it through.
It's a post-apocalyptic, but it's very similar. It's like a zombie survival, but you literally have a house and you add rooms and you make decisions on which survive. It's a very similar vein to that. It seems really cool. And let's be honest, who the hell's gonna keep, what's his name? Tuvix alive?
Tuvix.
Yeah, it's just a button which says kill.
Kill. Alive.
Just kill.
I said this in my Discord. I'll say this on stream. I wouldn't even need a teleporter to kill Tuvix. I'd kill him with a hammer. I fucking hate Tuvix.
You've always been industrious.
Remained back in, and so only Tuvok comes back.
No, because then either way, Neelix is gone. And I like Tuvok, to be fair.
Great.
Actually, do you know what? No. Teleporter. Separate him again. Kill Neelix with a hammer.
Okay, got it. All right.
I hate Neelix.
Well, season 1, meet Neelix, kill him with a hammer.
Yeah, he got better. He did get better.
Yeah.
He did, eventually.
He was real creepy in season 1.
It took like 4 seasons before he was tolerable, but yeah, he did.
He say he got better. Like, I'm reporting from the hospital today. Neelix is recovering. He is getting better from the multiple hammer blows that Lieutenant Commander
Yeah.
Lieutenant Commander Grace has inflicted upon him.
Yeah.
Are you quite done, madam? No. Okay.
But yes, it looks like a fun game. My
Yeah.
only issue is that how many times could you play through it? Because it's going to have a beginning and an end, isn't it? Because there's an
But
end
you
to
also know the
Voyager's
plot.
story.
Like, I can see why they've made it and they've chosen Voyager for it, because it actually, compared to all, like, most of the other Star Trek seasons, it really does have that kind of, like, structure of, like, a beginning and an end, right? And so you can play through that journey, and so they don't need to have, like, procedurally generating, like, missions and bullshit like that. It can literally be like, right, here's the marquee Cardassian chapter-y thing with the what's their face, like at the like season 1,
the
Kazon. So you have like the
yeah.
Kazon bit, and then you have the, you know, few seasons of like fluff, and then you have like the Borg bit. So like,
and then Species 8472.
well, that was always in with the Borg, right?
Yeah, it was.
It's kind of mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the Borg, where the Borg kind of went, oh,
we don't like him. And Janeway was like, you don't like him. Interesting.
Have you got coffee?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the animated one where it's like Star Trek Kids and it's got
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
I haven't
quite
seen
enjoyed it.
No.
I heard it's good. I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good.
I'm sort of starting the second season in and around other things I'm doing at the moment, but the first season was quite fun. Basically, it's got Janeway as a hologram. Yeah. And what I love is that her default thing is standing there with an eyebrow up, and she's always got a cup of coffee.
I love
like
that.
Her hologram's got a cup of coffee.
That
makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, my favorite Star Trek, and it's crazy, is Lower Decks. I just love it.
That's great.
It is like a nostalgic trip where they just make fun of it, and it's just so good. But it's still got those hard-hitting Star Trek points as well. It's still, at essence, very Star Trek.
This is the thing, right? It lampoons it and it satirizes it, but it doesn't take the piss out of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't go, look how stupid this is. It goes, this is crazy, right? Why is this like this? But it's always in the, this is like this. They're never like, oh, well, this is cardboard. Look, I'll punch the wall, you know?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Also, the crossover with Strange New Worlds is great.
Peak.
That was good.
That was peak.
That is so good.
It's peak, especially the bit where he gets on the pommel horse and goes, Riker.
Yeah, Riker.
Which was improv, apparently.
Well, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, because Jonathan Frakes was directing it.
Yeah.
He was there.
Directed that episode.
There, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Side note, additional Star Trek content. It's coming to Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything's coming to Magic the Gathering these days.
Jesus, is there any IP that they won't go for?
I mean,
who could say? Who knows? But yeah, there's a great Gowron card. He's got the eyes and everything. He's like pulling a disruptor, and he's like,
yeah. That's awesome. I did for my birthday. I did get sent an Experience Beige GIF by my entire family, which is great. That's what I expect.
Good.
I think I also not from you this year actually, Sam, but somebody else sent me the Malcolm Tucker classic, which I love.
What's that?
It's the one where it's the cake and Malcolm Tucker looks at it and it says
Malcolm
happy
Tucker,
birthday
sorry.
C word.
Yeah, you said Malcolm and I thought of Enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, Amber
This
Alert.
could be from anyone.
Yeah. This could be from anyone.
Yeah.
That's that is an awesome card. Susie put it in her gun.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, what? I can't even see it.
Oh, that is so good.
That's so
they
good.
They really got the eyes.
That's great.
Hang on, I'll put it in chat.
That is great.
The quintessential Klingon.
Oh, I wonder if... No, I won't say that out loud.
All right. Don't say that out loud. Cool. Don't say
inside
thoughts.
Inside thoughts.
Inside.
All right. Well, we've got some little rituals to do. How's the weather? Let's roll that.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how the weather is. How's the weather, Tom?
Don't make it rain again.
Random. No,
it's always been raining. We haven't had much luck with the weather.
Idaho, innit? Like, what
mild.
happens there?
Mild. Oh,
mild.
thank God.
Not
And
bad.
cloudy.
Okay, all right.
That's all right, innit?
It's not bad.
It's all
That's
right.
okay. You know.
We can deal with that. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, let's play then. Let's play. Let's go with this one. Okay, so where we left off, Bert and Dollarwise had just like got to like the entrance of this little regional airport's like arrivals terminal. Having chased a couple of people that they'd seen. They'd just gone through the terminal, surrounded by bear traps, but at one point I think getting his leg caught in one of them. Dollarwise being able to hover over them, both have dashed across the terminal like concourse. These two shadows having darted out towards the exit and having darted back out into the wastes. The two of you stand now on the precipice of the airport terminal. You can't make out any little silhouettes or shadows moving out in the wastes just yet, so you don't have a line of sight to anyone. What would you like to do?
We didn't see where this guy ran off to?
They ran off, like, they left you saw them leave the terminal, the front, like, doors. And I think you guys even went just through, like, where the glass would have been, the kind of broken large panes that would have fronted this little regional terminal building. And so you're looking out into the wastes, and you have to assume that they have just gone ahead of you, and there's like rocks and boulders and little dips and you know, broken up road, and there's like there is a little like tiny loop here, like, you know, a setting off point for cars and stuff. There are a few little little wrecked cars here and stuff.
If I'm assuming they've just basically bolted straight away.
Assuming they've just bolted, yeah.
Which direction is the hangar where the others are staying? Is it directly
right, like behind you, back into the airport?
Okay.
Where these guys have dashed basically leads back out onto what would have been the like old world road to this airport, and you can see the broken up concrete of it, and it kind of it's a straight road because it effectively just goes like straight for maybe a quarter of a mile, and then would have joined up with another little road.
Okay. In that case, then Bert will stop, look, and go bye, and start to head back in. It's a wasteland. People shoot at him all the time. It's not a big deal.
Kind of used to it.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I want to search where they were. This building. That's why I came in here.
Okay.
Because I heard something, and now they're gone. Let's look for some supplies.
Okay.
Carefully, because I know there are traps about.
You turn around. You look back. The obvious ones, like there are maybe a dozen bear traps, like literally just in line of sight.
Can I carefully just like avoid them by stepping, or am I gonna have to like move or disable?
You mostly can, yeah. I would ask you to make a check because there might be some unobvious ones that you get caught by.
I will look. What check?
Okay. What check? It's going to be perception and repair.
No.
No. So you see those like dozen or so.
Is it repair normally agility? I changed it.
It's normally intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so you can see the obvious kind of dozen or so bear traps that are kind of placed haphazardly. About half of them have been sprung, and half of them, so they're seemingly closed.
Yeah.
With maybe tatters of fur or clothing or hide or something just kind of on them, flecks of dried blood. The other half still primed in their open position, ready to take a leg.
Okay, so Bert is like convinced that he sees every trap. So he is going to very carefully, as careful as a super mutant can, basically just avoid the ones that he knows are there. Fairly confidently.
Okay.
Because he can't see any other traps. And he wants to kind of walk. If there are any like rooms to the side that he hasn't gone in to look for supplies or anything, basically he's going to be scavenging the place.
Okay, sure. So roll me perception and survival. I like to think that Bert has that thought process going through his head when he needs to do things.
Yeah.
What skill?
Yeah, he literally got. There's always a delay when he wants to do something.
And grunts. Yeah.
Can I assist
Unless
him
it's
in
combat, and then it's just.
Of course you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just click your token in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh yeah, can't remember that.
And then click roll to assist.
Oh, good idea. I'm going to highlight my token now.
Otherwise, roll to assist. And it's with perception, right?
It is with perception, yeah.
Okay.
Survival perception.
Survival. Nice one. Submit.
Ooh.
There you go. One success.
2 successes is just what you needed to avoid the bear traps and make off with some fat loot.
Oh.
Can we make off with the bear trap?
Maybe. I can come back to that.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. We've got some items we can roll in the meantime. But through shafts of light bouncing off the reflection of the old rusted sign in the center of this terminal concourse, you can see, and dollar-wise, you particularly kind of can, through your little AI software, like figure out the missing letters. And this airport that you're in seems to be called Magic Valley Airport. A few of its letters are having rusted off from its central sign. Its fountain in the middle long dried out. But there are little benches around this kind of main part, and then there are waiting areas. There's a couple of gates where there's lots of seating, some of it having been wrenched off in previous decades, some of it just having like broken through or rusted through. One part of them, gate 2 in particular, has somewhat maybe seen a fight or a battle at some point. Some of it just exploded out, broken. There's a few like shell casings and stuff like that still here. But the things that disturbs you the most is the more fresh dried blood that seems to pool around some of those bear traps, and even more worryingly, skid across the ground, all seemingly roughly in the kind of direction that the 2 figures ran away in. So where there were pools of blood, the kinds of skid marks that a body would leave.
As if somebody had dragged a body, is what
potentially,
you're saying, rather than somebody dragging themselves, like hopping a skid and a hop and a skid kind of thing.
Potentially. You probably see evidence of both of those things. Those skid kind of drag marks all seem to roughly go in the direction of the main building's like exit entrance.
Okay.
But in the meantime, looking around, Bert, give me a roll on food.
Oh, food.
You find a boxed Salisbury steak. So add that to your inventory.
All right.
Dollar-wise, give me a roll on beverages. As you find the bar, a little like mini bar, I guess. And in that maybe a tap that gives you a tiny bit of whatever's left in the pipe for its dirty water.
Good with dirty water because I can change water into clean water as opposed to wine. But you know, it's a start. It's a start.
Yeah. So you empty that faucet out into the your little receptacle.
Yeah.
Little lever hatch on your main chassis, and you start working away at that dirty water. Roll it for me again. See what else is in this little bar. You find a 200-year-old beer, and I can guarantee you, from having worked in enough bars and having some training on how beer works, it is going to be rancid by now. If anyone tells you to age your beer, chat, do not do it. Beer is always better fresh.
Yes.
Always better fresh.
You say rancid, I mean, that seems well aged for Bert.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So
probably.
I think that may be...
It might make good engine grease for you as well, if you needed it in a pinch.
Lubrication.
Yeah.
One way or the other, yeah.
There's all sorts of junk here too, so if you wanted to grab any junk, to try and convert it into any parts, you can.
I'll grab some junk.
You can have 18 bits of junk.
Ooh.
If you want.
Yeah.
Each of them will be like a pound in weight, so
it's fine.
Just chuck it on yourself, and then you can always do some repair work to try and convert that into useful stuff. Useful components. And then there's an other. I'll pick an other. Roll me on ammunition.
Aye.
Or either one of you.
Oh, go on, Tom. Go on.
Ammunition. Okay.
Alright, so I'll roll these 5 CD for you. And you find 4 shells of .38 ammo. You typically have
plus 10 there.
So 14 shells.
Okay. Yeah.
Scattered around of .38 ammo. That ammo typically being in kind of improvised firearms like pipe rifles and stuff like that you know and you've seen out in the wasteland. It's quite a common ammo type.
Oh, that's what I use.
Yeah, quite easy to kind of make and stuff as well. So.
What you said? 4? Oh crap! How much did I start off with? I made a note.
Minus whatever you've shot out of the gun.
6. I haven't shot a gun yet.
I was going to say, have you shot anything? You just beat things up,
I just beat things to death.
Turns the gun around.
I have 9 plus... Oh, it's 13 now. There we go. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, after that, I will head back to where the...
Can we try and get a bear trap?
Oh. Well, you can ask Bird for it.
You can try indeed. This will be difficulty 3. Repair skill. I am happy to be told what you think, what attribute you might want to use. Could be strength to literally close it as it tries to close on you, or it could be agility to try and set it off really quickly without getting trapped. Or
could we get one that's already snapped shut to make it easier, but we need to repair it to actually activate it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
At a later date, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's what you want. Basically, Bert will do what Dollar Wise asks. So if you want him to go for a live one, he'll go for a live one. If he wants...
I think I'd like to try first. I think we could go for a dead one in a minute, as it were, and then try and repair it. What I'd like to try first is to use endurance and melee weapons to effectively or either my or Bert's endurance, if I can convince Bert to do it, to basically probably stick Dollarwise's head in it and have it go clong, and use his endurance to, because it's metal on metal, and he's built like a brick shit house effectively.
Okay.
You get yourself a hat.
He's got high endurance, and I think he'll be able to tank it. I think, why not?
Either way, he's gonna that, or he's gonna snap in half like a twig.
Okay. So you're shoving your chassis
I think so.
into
I think, why not?
an open bear trap.
Well, yes, but then if I get assisted by Bert to try and like lever it closed so that the spring goes down, like, so it's my, for me, endurance and I don't know,
you want
melee.
so you want to activate the trap while Bert is holding it to reduce the pressure.
Yeah, to reduce the
down.
pressure, and then it can just go, and hopefully the teeth will curl around on my metal. We'll see how it goes. What's the worst that happens?
Sure.
Okay, this is gonna be Bert's strength and repair, assisted by you, James, your endurance and repair.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna have to remind me to do this.
I'm contemplating whether or not to ask for another dice.
Do you want some more dice, guys?
No, I've just got all the luck in the world.
I'm
It'll be
here
fine.
looking at the stats of the bear trap. just waiting.
Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm trying to remember how to get Roll20 to roll what the hell I want it to roll.
You have to wait for me to roll first.
Okay, or are you going to do your rolling
I'm
first?
just contemplating whether to get an additional dice. Yeah,
You
why
know
not?
how this game works, Tom.
Yeah, Sam, go on.
You want
have another
scream
first.
like give me more action points if you want the right to go
have
faster.
have an action point.
Okay, cool.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Right.
Okay.
And I will be using endurance and repair.
Do I luck those two?
There are two complications here, fam.
I can luck that though, right?
Yes. Okay. There's probably some rules as written caveat that's like luck can only be the main person doing it, but I will fine if you guys want to throw your luck at it. I'm more than happy for you to. You guys have got enough of it.
I'll throw my luck at it.
Let's throw some luck,
so I can re-roll those two.
Just roll it all again.
Okay, at least it wasn't a 20.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was it? It was strength.
So ask for your skill check again and just roll 2 dice. Yeah, okay. So that is a total of 3 successes. Dollar-wise, not really helping.
No, it's getting in the
squirming. I don't think you really want. I don't think you really want to do this.
Sometimes you must test your faith, Bert.
So, Bert, you in a kind of
I haven't studied.
In a kind of arm wrestle with this giant metal claw, you manage to kind of slowly get hit by a cat. Like push it down as it's pulling up on you, and you just tuck it just around Dollarwise's spherical chassis, and you can hear the grinding and that like metal on metal grating, creaking as it like sinks its teeth into his chassis, and then it stops. The teeth are about halfway in, maybe, to the metal, and then it's kind of just stuck.
Now what? Because I imagine you're upside down.
Yeah, kind of upside down. You're sort of
It's fully upside down. The jet is off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the leg things are going up like this, and the eye things are going down like this.
Yeah.
What now?
I perhaps hadn't thought this far ahead. Try pulling it off, but
Trap? Just put on.
Yes, but
I know. And you're just gonna grab hold of Dollarwise, pick him up, and start heading back. with the trap attached.
Okay. You do that. So even for you, it's quite a heft to like pick both Dollarwise, because he's a big heavy robot.
Yeah, he's like solid steel.
He's solid steel. And halfway
solid.
through, I think you can try and turn him upside down, and he'll try and fly with this. Like, basically, you've just given him a rad new piercing.
Yeah. And so with this clamped around your head, an eye stalk trying to go through it, and a couple of others trying to go around it like a little like crown, wearing this like bear trap crown, you ignite your jet again.
Yeah.
But you notice this just before it actually happens to Dollarwise. But Dollarwise starts floating away, starts jetting away. You make it about 3 feet, and then like a dog on a leash, you get yanked by a cord that's attached to the bear trap, and you slam back down to the ground again. But you see that wire taut just before Dollarwise hits the deck.
Wire.
Thank you for noticing, Bert. This is suboptimal.
Nah. What now? Cut wire.
If you wouldn't be, if you wouldn't mind, dear chap.
Okay. Gonna go over to the wire, and he's gonna pick it up. He's gonna see if he can snap it with his hands, because he hasn't got a blade.
I mean, but no, it's a thick, insulated metal wire.
Oh.
It's like a cable.
Yeah.
So you pull it, you bend it, you twist it, nothing happens.
Wait, what's the cable? So cable is attached to the
What's
trap.
it attached to?
Mm-hmm. It trails off.
Is it just wrapped around?
No. This wire trails off, and it's been caught on the corner of like a chair or something, about 15 feet away. It just trails off like you were leaving rope out for yourself if you were, going down a dungeon or something.
How is it attached to the trap?
So is
it welded to the...
So how are you looking at this? So Dollarwise is still attached to the trap.
Yeah. Well,
you've got trap and cable,
and he's on the floor.
Is the trap welded to the cable? Or is it just tied, or what's the connection here from the trap to the cable?
I'll go have a look.
So you look underneath the bear trap. The cable is attached underneath, and is it attached to some little electrical components? Through some like welding and soldering, and you otherwise you recognize that they're like electrical thingies. Otherwise, you have no idea what that is.
Bert goes, I see problem. So I tear it off.
You're gonna rip it off. Okay, roll me strength and like science.
Oh my god. This is going so well. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
This is going so well.
Okay.
Me electrician.
You
Instinct. It's all about the instinct.
You rip off the solder and like the little like internal circuitry that's part of this little electrical device underneath the bear trap, and there's a little and it dies of life.
All good.
Is it free now? Can I or am I still?
You are now free.
Free. So I've still got the bear trap clamped around my head, but the cable's not connected. Okay, cool. Can I look at what it is that Bert just ripped off and see what that is? If it's like some kind of small explosive, or if it's what it's all connected to.
Roll me science and intelligence as default stat. Bert's made this more difficult. It's gonna be difficulty 2 to figure out what this might be.
Okay.
Because it's in like several parts.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's science and strength. Sorry, that did science and strength.
I mean, a 1 is still going to be 2 successes.
And
the 17 will just, like, your intelligence is going to be like 8 or 9, 7, 8 or 9.
My intelligence is 4, Sam.
4? Brilliant. So that 1 is still 2 successes, and that 17 is still a failure, so that's fine.
Okay, cool.
So, You have a look at this little electronic device, and you will know it is essentially a little sensor to sense when the bear trap is off, when it has been set off.
Oh, okay. So it sends something via the cable to someone somewhere to know that something has got caught in its trap.
Right now, like, you can see the cable trail off, and then round a corner, round a little chair, like a little bench in one of the like terminal bits, but like otherwise you can't see where it's going right now, like where it ends up.
Bert, are you up for an adventure?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna play Find the Cable. See this cable? Find where it goes, Bert.
Okay. Picks it up and gives it a yank.
It like yanks on the chair.
Ugh.
Well done, Bert. You've won round 1.
Ah.
Round 2. Let's go to the chair and see where it goes from there.
Okay.
He pauses for a minute and thinks, maybe Debbie wants fun too.
A good point. We should gather our party before heading forward.
No sound.
Back in the hangars. Debbie, where did we leave you? I can't remember. Haven't you just been inventing some stuff?
Yeah, Debbie had just made herself a bit of chest armor, I think.
Oh yeah, that's
so
right.
I think she's just probably tinkering with that and like doing little adjustments and like nope. So
nice. All right. In the far distance, you hear a very distant roar of Debbie.
So she's like fiddling with something. She goes, "Huh? What's that?" And she'll like turn to Rhymy. Is that my name?
Did you hear that? I thought I heard Rhymy.
Rhymy?
Rhymy?
Maybe. I mean, I can go look, and if it is you, I'll come back and get you. Or if it's me, I'm already there.
Yeah. And he looks more like preoccupied with like his little herd of Brahmin than wanting to poke his head out to see what the trouble is.
So she'll straighten up her little armor, her little leg piece and a little chest piece. She's got a little gun on a little holster, and she's gonna go out and cautiously. She's not being all like, because there was scary dogs and things outside, so she's gonna like look outside before she scuttles over to where she heard the noise.
Yep, there are no dogs this time. The actual like landing strip itself looks dead and desolate. Across to your left, you can see the remnants of that terminal building, and attached to the terminal building, just poking out kind of around the corner of the other hangar that's here that you searched before. Just off behind it, you can see a control tower as well.
Okay. Does Bert keep shouting Debbie, or was it just one big?
Oh, he's gonna keep on bellowing, of course, until Dollarwise says stop, or Debbie kind of just approaches or he sees.
Dollarwise like a little kid, like going, "Mom, mom, mom,
100%.
Oh, I thought it was more like Stella from Streetcar Named Desire. Debbie, Debbie.
No, not quite. It's more of a he wants Debbie's attention, not as like wailing out for her.
Debbie.
So yeah, she'll head towards the constant stream of Debbies,
and he won't stop until Debbie is like right next to him.
At which point Dollarwise will say, "Oh, Sister Debbie, what a surprise!"
Debbie.
Hi, Bert. Dollarwise, what happened?
Oh, I have a new accoutrement. I've always wanted a piercing.
Right. It looks great.
Well, it's a crown of metal. Let's get into that later. But at the moment, Bert has found something rather interesting. It's a chair.
Ah!
Okay, I do have a few questions. Why is the floor completely covered in bear traps? Why is there blood, like, everywhere? What are we doing here?
I think you're missing the bigger picture, Sister Debbie. There's a chair.
No, I'm hearing you. There's a chair. Okay, it could be very interesting. Chairs, great invention. But the surroundings of the chair are kind of giving me a little, pause.
Adventure.
Right. Okay.
We're following the cable to adventure.
There.
And Dollarwise is sort of, to both all three of the eyes are going to look at Bert and say, it's far too loudly. Bert, I think she's a little slow on the uptake.
Vault dwellers.
Hey. It's not very nice.
Oh. Feel bad now.
You've got to suffer for your art.
We're making art?
We're making the art of faith, Sister Debbie. Let's go to the chair. And he just bobs towards where the
All
chord's
right,
going.
let's go to the chair.
And so Bert like follows this wire
Yeah.
all along, and then comes to the corner of where this chair is, and the wire has been just wrapped around the corner of the chair itself. Just got caught, like if you were following like a vacuum cleaner's cord around like some furniture or something that is just too tight on. And so you come to it and it corners, and then it's taut for a little while. It gets eventually to the ground, and it kind of slithers away to one end of the little terminal building.
Oh. Follow.
Okay. You carefully follow this cord, Debbie, you sidestepping a couple of bear traps, Bert, just by his luck, narrowly missing a couple of them as he plods along this. You maybe occasionally glance back at Dollarwise, who has this metal crown as this bear trap now, somehow. But you eventually see that the wire goes along the floor and then is pinned up along the frame of the door, and then just above it, just in the left corner above the door, it goes through a wall, and it looks like a hole has been bored through very roughly through whatever this wall was before. There's a closed door with a typical kind of grey metal door that you might get in these kind of airports, and the kind of rough, bleached and slightly rubbed off word "staff only" are on the front of this door.
Door. Bert is going to try and push it open.
It doesn't really move. So you just push it, don't work the handle. Just push it, don't work the handle. It doesn't move.
But you might notice at the bottom there it says pull only.
Grabs the handle and pulls.
Again, it doesn't move. It rattles in its frame.
Fellas, I think it's locked.
Oh. It's metal, right? Like solid metal.
Yeah.
Is there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole.
Debbie's gonna go, I might know how to get in. There's a little trick I learned in my vault. And I'm gonna try and
step to one side.
Lockpick.
All right. With that lockpick.
If this was like in a TV and Debbie's down and you got like a profile angle.
Yes, you can.
You just see Bert's face just come down the side behind just to look like.
I like the idea that you've got her like this, and you've got Bert and Dollarwise just like
Yeah, both sides.
She's like, guys, I need a little space.
Oh,
Go back about half an
back a
inch.
little.
Half an
Yeah.
inch, yeah.
Just a little shuffle.
Sam, would you like an extra stuff
Action
for a
point.
dice?
Sure
That's
would.
the word. My brain
I
stopped.
sure would.
2 successes.
Nice.
Wait.
And there's a little click, a satisfying click, and you try the handle, and the handle turns.
Well done.
Solid work.
Debbie looks really proud of herself. She's all like,
Tucks away her bobby pins.
yeah. Bert, do you want to go in first and just, make sure it's safe?
Okay. Pulls the door.
Sure. Debbie, you're hit backwards a little bit by the door as Bert just quickly opens it. Bert, in front of you, you see a fairly little circular little room, and circling round the wall of that room is a spiral staircase.
Oh. Is it going up or down?
It's going up.
Oh. Anything else?
There's a notice board on the side of the wall with some old bleached papers and posters, but otherwise nothing.
Up. Up.
Up?
Up.
The
Such a
wires.
D&D player's requirement just to look at the notice board, focus on it, and make that the side quest. You know?
Yeah.
Sure.
So like,
I want
the
to
name
read
of the
this
goblin,
memo
Sam.
from
Yeah.
200 years ago of like,
if I'd
don't
fucking
stall.
written it, we would be, but we
Yeah.
aren't. It's like Magic Valley Airport, so it's like you really get the sense that it literally is a kind of 1 or 2 flights a day type place. It's not the kind of jets that you'd get at like a major airport. They're literally like, even in this time, still using little like propelled planes and stuff. And yeah, it's just outside what would be the kind of like slightly more urban like areas, towns and stuff like that, but really is a kind of gateway of travel to southern Idaho. But yeah,
that's like, I love the slogan. That's like Magic Valley Airport, the gateway to southeastern Idaho. You know what I mean?
yeah, it literally is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally is.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Aside from that, there's nothing kind of like massively interesting, particularly about it.
Does the cable go up?
The cable is met by a bunch of other cables, all tied together, all roped together, and so maybe 20 cables and a big umbilical cord of them are taped, pinned, and affixed in various rudimentary ways up the wall and disappear up past the staircase.
Oh. Climb up the staircase.
Just going straight up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Debbie's gonna follow, but like, no, that's me being too smart. Okay, no, she's just
Adventure.
gonna follow.
Okay, so
And
you're
otherwise they're gonna follow.
cautious and maybe a little bit worried, but you
Yeah.
follow Bert in
Yeah.
that kind of like horror movie style where you're just kind of
I
like
think,
no thoughts, head empty, just follow.
yeah, she's cautiously following. It's kind of like, she will have seen all the bear traps, so she's like, what else is trapped here? So she's just, making sure she's not stepping on trap wires or
It's all right.
plates.
You've got a ground stomper and bush kicker right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's probably fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Dollar-wise, do you just float straight up?
No, he doesn't go out the middle, but
In the
what he
middle.
does is actually follows behind Debbie as if he had legs, and he actually bobs. He goes a little bit forward and then bobs up and bobs up and bobs up like that.
I love that. Pure video game logic too.
Yeah. Listen, who don't know her. Yeah.
You reach the top unimpeded, and you are in the control tower of the airport, there are old, smashed, broken, hollowed out computer consoles and stuff like that from this, but you have a 360 of the like area from up here. You can clearly see, obviously, the two hangars that you there down there. Below you can see the kind of scuffed and slightly caved in places roof of the terminal building. But you look out towards the northwest, you can see there aren't any high rises. It never was that kind of town, but you can see some of the urban sprawl of what you think might be Twin Falls to the northwest. And then to the I'm going to reveal a little bit of this map, because you can probably see for quite a little way out.
We
now,
basically
right?
climbed a tower and unlocked things on the map.
You climbed a
You know,
tower.
like Assassin's
Oh my
Creed.
God.
We are Ubisoft.
We are Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Now we just got to make Ubisoft jokes. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it used to be. Yeah.
Oh no!
Get out of here.
Thank you. Along with this, Sam, can we see anything that looks like on any of these that like big plumes of smoke or any kind of danger? Or, do you know what I mean? Like there's clearly a camp of people or lights or anything like that.
Yeah. There are various little plumes of smoke coming from what you think might be Twin Falls.
Right. Okay. That's kind of okay. Does that? Can I take a test of some kind to see if I'd know if those look like fire, like campfires, or if they are it's been burnt and this is the remaining flames? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. And you don't even need to take a test for that. Like they are so small and localized. These are little chimney puffs of like smoke, little chimney trails of campfires or barrel fires, or like literally like a little fireplace fire or something like that. You know,
Nice.
It's not like Twin Falls is like burning to the ground or anything. No, it's like little. There's seemingly signs of life.
Okay, that's good.
The ruins off more to the northeast, like not so much. I just need to up my GM opacity a little bit just to see what these things are, because I've forgotten. I've just completely forgotten what that is. To the southeast. Looks more like a few small buildings, maybe kind of little, I don't know, motel or little, it's not really a settlement, but just a small, few little buildings. And then there, you can see that there's obviously a road that runs between the two, between Twin Falls and that kind of ruined building off to the northeast, but also almost directly north. You can see that the motorway also crosses like a little canyon. You're not sure if it's a river maybe or not, but just a little little canyon. So there's another motorway beyond the one just north of you. Oh, a highway, sorry. And then an overpass crosses over a canyon there.
And that three-legged thing, that's not drive through, that's like the overpass that you're talking about there.
Yeah, that's an overpass.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So drive through would be like a red rocket symbol, I think.
Right. No, sorry, I didn't mean drive through. I meant like a drive-in. It looks a bit drive-in cinema, like Starlight.
Oh yeah.
So
No,
I'm
there
just
is
checking for this.
Yeah, for sure. There's for sure a different like symbol for that. Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome. Is there anything in the room in terms of the cables and the?
Yeah, absolutely. The cables all coalesce into what appears to be the last remaining like functional terminal of all of these consoles. And it seems to be powered, but the screen isn't displaying anything right now.
Gonna boop a key to see if I can turn the screen on.
Yeah. And like Robco like OS boots up, and it asks for a password. I imagine like it comes up with like like the Magic Valley Airport logo, like the Southern Gateway to Idaho, and blah blah blah, and a little beautiful little like symbol. Magic Valley, let's think. And it's got like this beautiful like kind of snake symbol in this like kind of like 8-bit like canyony river type thing. And then the actual pop-up prompts for a password.
Debbie's just gonna try 1, 2, 3, 4, just in case.
Okay, and it does not accept that password.
Well, worth a shot. What is hacking? How do we do hacking in this? It's science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intelligence and science.
Intelligence science. Okay. I got a 10, so it's 50-50.
It's not bad.
Well, it's not 50-50, but yeah. Okay, let's hack it. Let's try.
Can I try and assist as well?
Yeah. So long as over her shoulder, you abruptly give her like suggestions and prompts.
Yeah, that was literally all I was going to say. Is he said, "Have you tried password?"
It's gonna be like that bit in NCIS. It's like multiple people typing fast on the same keyboard.
Yeah.
The hacking.
Yeah.
The anti-hacking.
Oh God.
Where's the science?
What was I gonna look at? Okay, so yeah, you need to roll intelligence and science. Difficulty is going to be 2.
Oh, well, we didn't do it.
Nope.
Any luck?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
You know
go
what?
on.
Use luck.
Go on. You know what? Go on.
I'll just re-roll 1. Boo. Success.
Dollarwise says, "Try whiskers."
And for some reason, it's fucking whiskers.
Well, Debbie, you see, I noticed on the notice board downstairs a picture of the cat, and it had squir on the thing, but I realized it was rotated in a mirror, and he just goes on for like 10 minutes about why he thought it was whiskers.
Right. Well, I mean, we got it.
Okay. And the screen boots up, and this is what you see.
Ooh.
Somebody want to read that out?
Okay. Body counts 2,269. Nice. Spring 124, summer 110, fall 96, winter 13. Well, guys, what is this place? 2270, spring 102, summer 57, fall 85, winter 7. Mom's not going to be happy they're going down. Okay. So couple things. Body counts. That's probably related to all the traps, right? Right?
Bert's looking a little disappointed.
We adventured, Bert.
And that stupid thing. No boom. No shiny.
Well, I think there's kind of been a lot of booms, but a different kind of boom for people.
Not good boom.
Yeah, bad booms.
Mm.
Yeah. But also, I feel like the people who did this are not the smartest people because they spelt "there" wrong and they didn't put a G on the end of "going." Also, there's no period at the end of the sentence. So
Stupid.
yeah.
Well, you know how it is, Debbie. You can write something multiple times, look at it multiple times, and the first time anyone else looks at it, they'll find all of the spelling mistakes straight away.
I feel seen.
I mean, that's never happened to me, but maybe that happens to you, otherwise, I don't know.
All the time. One sentence is a lot to go on.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm a little bit more concerned about this whole body counts thing. I have a horrible feeling it means people.
Yeah, 2 ran away.
Oh, wait, why didn't you guys tell me that to begin with?
They not here.
They do seem to have gone.
Eh,
But they might come back with more people?
why?
I don't know. If we're in their house or in their like farm, she says, looking horrified. They might want to protect it. We might be like, invaders.
Already invaded, conquered. Yeah.
Well, we don't have a flag, so it's not really conquered.
Need flag.
Colonized then.
I guess.
What?
Either way, I don't like it here. I'm getting I don't know. I'm feeling itchy.
We can move. Move.
Sure, we could, of course, head back. Worth noting the numbers, though, in case of future use.
Can. Give me smash thing.
Smash thing? You want to smash the computer?
Yeah.
Let me just... And I'm gonna, like, jot down as much information as I can from the terminal before he does trash it.
Could we salvage anything from this because it's got electronic parts and stuff in it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can salvage a fair bit of stuff. Make me a repair test.
Well, sure. Repair intelligence.
What attribute would you like to use?
I'll use intelligence.
Intelligence.
It's fine.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Cool.
success.
You can have 2 common parts and 1 uncommon part.
Nice. Okay. They're just generically parts, right? Or do I need to roll
Yeah.
on the thing?
So like,
Okay.
yeah.
I've got a list somewhere. I'm just making notes.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that Dollarwise in his attempts to open it. Dollarwise goes, but could you smash specifically here? And just like points at a bit, so Bert could just crump it and then like pull out bits.
Like big bash or little bash? Okay.
All my brain could think was
wherever he pointed.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just gonna grab what he can out of that.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
assist. With strength.
Strength in repair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Bert gets you 2 more common and 1 uncommon part from Smash.
Nice.
Smash or pass. What are we playing?
Clearly smash.
Clearly Smash, yeah.
Me want smash 2. Stop adventure. Rubbish adventure.
You may well have saved lives here today, Bert.
Oh. How?
Interesting question. Sister Debbie, how?
Looks at Debbie.
Debbie's like looking outside. Well, I think that maybe this place is being used to farm bodies for maybe food.
Oh. Didn't see much food.
No, but there's like lots of bear traps and blood and stuff, right?
We could move bear trap so people using this get trapped by their own.
That's really smart, but
Do it all time back out west, east, north, east.
East.
North by northwest, that's where
Yeah.
Bert comes from.
Where we would go building, see traps, kill people in traps, then rechange so more people come in. Because they don't remember. They think it's one step, but it's to the left. Right. This
Debbie
side.
is looking shell-shocked because this is the most coherent Bert has been ever.
I think we're having a good influence on him.
I don't think so, because, murder is a sin. Thou shalt not kill. It's kind of one of the big ones.
Oh, but there's much smiting and smoting. You've got to have some smiting, or you can't have any smoting.
But that's God's doing.
Oh, but God works through us, Sister Dabby.
Deb, I kill. Do I smite and smote?
Very much so, Bert.
Am I? Pause this for a moment. Good.
You're not a type of cheese, but I think you are on the side of good.
My God. Because you said only God can smite and smote, and I do that. So,
No.
No, he works through you, Bert. Through you.
What?
But you can't declare yourself God. That is also quite a big sin.
Oh. Sorry.
I mean, God can influence you, he can guide you, but you can't be him.
And you see Bert kind of like looking around.
He's not he's with us at all times, but he's not with us. You know?
But he's always watching, Bert.
As I look around again.
Roll me perception and survival.
Okay.
I'm worried if Tom gets like multiple ones, so like he'll find God.
You don't see God anywhere.
No, I don't. No. I don't see God.
Well, that's the thing, right? You don't see him. You just trust that he's always with you. He's always guiding you and teaching you what's best.
And sometimes what's best is smiting.
I need Betty. I'm confused.
Okay. So I don't want to do the smiting thing. I don't want to do the murder death thing. That's not me.
Do that.
I'm gonna go and get Betty and Rhymy and the Brahmin ready to go. You guys do what you want.
Which
the
will
less I
follow
know,
shortly.
probably the better, but I'm gonna pray for y'all anyway. Okay.
Everything will be fine. And you see his eyes all go.
Debbie's like, I do not see it. It's not. I do not see it.
Okay.
Now, Bert, have you heard of the Crusades? And then cut away to.
And Bert would very much like to re-trap this place, but in different positions, so that whoever these people who run it can fall into their own traps. So, like, over doors, someone will come in the trap, even if it's just like a heavy trap hung up and it just drops on their head because it's something heavy. He wants to trap up the place with the help of Dollar Wise.
Are you guys done up here? You might be able to find other bits and bobs here. Otherwise, you can go downstairs and like re-trap things.
Unfortunately, Bert is kind of like single-minded on these trapping now, so unless someone kind of shoves him another direction, he's gonna.
Dollar Wise is gonna assist him, all the while singing "Rousing" when the Saints go flying in, or when the Saints go clanking in, depending on his the verse.
Or through his speaker, he just plays like it's the battlefield hymn of the people with that American,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
choir of people. Fallout song.
I mean, before Debbie leaves, she can have a little poke around. Just
Debbie, roll me a difficulty 2. Yeah,
What am I
difficulty
rolling?
2, perception and survival. Please.
difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2.
Oh no.
Anyone want to assist, or you want to roll any luck?
I can assist her briefly to make sure she doesn't trip down the
Bert
stairs or
will
anything like
assist,
that.
but he needs to basically be told to assist. Otherwise, he's.
Bert's. Oh no. Bert's downstairs. Bert's
Yeah.
gone. Bert's
Bert's
gone.
on his holy crusade.
Yeah. Sadly, as he looks around briefly and then goes, Dollarwise is of no help.
Okay. You have a look around this place. Nothing obvious pokes out as like salvageable, aside from the parts that you've managed to scavenge from what was the one working terminal. And the only other thing you spot is that there is a little office safe that is closed.
Ooh.
In here.
Closed and locked or just closed?
Locked up tight.
Let's give it a lockpick.
All right. Difficulty 2. Agility and lockpick.
I will buy a die.
Okay.
Ooh,
4 successes.
Smashed it.
Smashed it. All right, then you can roll for me, please. Oh no, sorry. I think I've already pre-rolled this. Inside is another 10mm pistol.
Ooh.
8 plus 2 shells of 10mm ammunition.
Ooh.
Roll for me on the oddities and valuables table, please.
Oddities. Roll.
There's a little torch inside.
Oh.
And if you want to roll on chems for me, there's a diluted stim pack in there as well for you.
Very nice.
Yeah. All look pretty worn and used. The stim pack syringe having probably been refilled a few times in its life.
Gross.
But you managed to find a few bits and bobs in the office safe, at least. But otherwise, it looks like this control tower isn't really in use or has been picked clean by whoever might have inhabited it at one point, or maybe not. Who knows?
Okay.
But you've stomped downstairs. You are back in that terminal building.
Yeah.
And I want you, please, to roll for me I guess like strength and repair to like pull the bear traps back to their original positions.
Okay.
And the complication range is going to be 18, 19, or 20.
Oh.
No successes?
No.
All right. So you probably managed to reset maybe one, but it is a tough deal. It's clear that like the bear trap that you sprung earlier was easy for you to do, fairly easy for you to do. I mean, you really put your back into it and made it work with Dollarwise. But some of these just on your own are quite difficult to do. They have varying degrees of strength, given that they've all in some they're in some state of rust or whatever, right?
So I like to think that after he tries that, where one's resting, he just basically just nudges it very slightly to the left and then to the right, and then maybe and in his mind he's moving them out of their original place that will catch them out.
I tell you what happens. You absolutely do that nudging, and Debbie and Dollarwise come back down to find you between two bear traps either side of you, one sprung, one unsprung. And you turn round and then nudge the one that you've just pulled apart, and it snaps shut, and you're pulling apart the other one. And then you turn round and you see that one's been sprung again. So you turn round and you're pulling it apart as when you step back, the other one nudges and claps behind you. Thankfully not getting you. And it's just you two just see a little cycle of this for maybe a good minute before you actually decide
Somehow
to
it
interrupt if you want
always
to.
just misses Bird
Yeah.
clapping down.
Bizarrely.
Do you
He
think we should
even
stop
sticks
him?
his
Or...
head into one and goes one. You know.
You can just stop him. I'm gonna go. But then she just sidles out and leaves.
Dunaway sort of hovers there watching for another sort of 2-3 minutes and sort of mutters under his breath. This is mesmerizing.
Debbie, your agility or your perception, they're not 4, are they?
No.
Okay, good. So I don't think you're clumsy. So
my agility is 4, but my perception is 8.
Your agility is 4.
Yeah.
Okay, roll agility and survival for me, please. Difficulty 1.
Please hold.
About to get
Agility
snapped
survival.
in half.
One success.
Okay. Just as you're about to leave that gate little exit that will send you back out into the airfield and back towards the hangars, a bear trap claps shut next to you to the right hand side, but it's because you've nudged it with your foot rather than actually stepped into it, thankfully. But just sends you into a bit of a jump and a bit of a yelp before you then try and compose yourself and just continue back out onto the tarmac.
And when she gets the tarmac, she's running back to the hangar.
All right. And you reach back to the hangar, and just outside, all the Brahmin have been herded up and are kind of being kept in a little kind of circle, little clump of them, as Bingo Fuel just kind of like does the kind of like guard dog, kind of like shepherd dog, kind of keeping them in check in one place. Rhymy is just strapping a couple of things back onto them, and Betty is like just kind of putting some stuff on the Brahmin, wrapping up breakfast, putting some pots and pans back onto them so that she can move on. But the herd is all here and they're all fine.
Okay. We're all good. And she's just gonna be like, the guys are just finishing up something in there, and then we're good to go.
Oh, okay. I hope it's okay.
No.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Should we go round this way? And he like indicates like back round where you entered the airfield from to like leave, instead of going like straight like north.
Yeah. Maybe we should go out of here the way we came in to go back onto the road. I don't know if the rest of it's trapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like clearly lived a life, so he's probably like been in similar situations, kind of. But he's just like, oh, yep, okay. We'll just go this way. Gotcha.
I think at this point you're probably going to see Dollawise and Bert heading back towards you.
Yeah.
Dollawise having told Bert, yeah, we can go, and you're just over here. No, see, the one on this side is left, Bert. Left. And this one is right.
But left means alone. And right means...
Righteous. We've talked of this. Yes.
So how can this... He picks up his right hand. Be left.
Because if you're alone, you're not righteous. You must be part of a herd.
Never alone. Not anymore.
Never alone. You're never alone. Someone's always watching, Bert. We discussed this.
He starts looking around again.
I would have hated to live in your vault. It sounds awful.
It's the worst. It's literally hell.
like Vault Boy posters of like God is always watching and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with like binoculars, and then the happy like.
It's all the
Smiley
Jesus Vault Boy
dogma.
too.
Yeah.
And he's just like always watching.
Genuinely, I hope at some point we can go back and exterminate the vault. Urgent.
Wow.
Terminate them. Just, expose them to the outside a little bit.
Nah.
So they're a bit less insular culty.
Wow.
Not
They're getting
extend.
exposed right now. That's what Sister Debbie's doing. She's on one of
Mm-hmm.
Donna
Yeah,
Weiss's
because
famous
it's worked
walkabouts.
so well, hasn't it? In the
Doing
Fine.
past.
great.
It's no problem. It's all good.
Okay. So where do you want to go? What do you want to do? We're back on the map.
So we're going back out the way we came, so we're back towards where 93 is, right?
Yeah.
Is sort of where we've gone.
Yeah, you've got the back of the arrow there, right? So you can see that
So we're like going back over
over
here.
there. Yeah.
you can still head like north or like north, east or west. I think there's probably just a little bit more distance, a tiny bit more distance to kind of like circle around the perimeter of the airfield rather than going through the terminal building.
Did we see what vaguely was on the road with like that camper van thing?
Yeah, absolutely. So actually from this control tower you can see it a bit more clearly now. It's clearly a kind of like a trailer park on the side of the highway. So like either like a rest stop, but it's definitely got like trailers, like caravans, like metal caravans, all kind of parked up randomly in what seems to be an old lot. And then there's kind of like a kind of rectangular long kind of like utilities building there as well.
And just in between that and where we are, if we just went straight north, did we see it would be fairly easy going, or is it scrubby? Would we need to get back onto the road kind of thing to move this lot?
It definitely, if you head straight across country north from here, it's definitely going to you're definitely going to be able to travel less distance than if you would typically how you've been traveling so far on the highway, because the highway is quite clear and gives you a clear like direction of travel. You're going to meander a little bit on your actual route, and so you're not going to be able to travel like as far this time, probably 10 miles rather than I think the 14 that is doable.
So I suppose Dollarwise is going to raise with the other two and Rhymy and Betty which way they think we should go. What do you think, Friendos? Straight up or round?
Well, could you see the tour of the town from here?
Well, it was clearly inhabited. But,
good. That's what
yes, we made sure to check. We take our duties very seriously.
Okay. Well, I don't really know. It's going to be slower going if we just go across country up northeast or northwest, or we could. There's like Bert is mixing up my directions. We could go west. Maybe we could meet up with that trailer park. Maybe there's some stuff there we could help us along our journey. I don't know. We could go straight there, or we could go to that old trailer park. It's up to you.
Well, it's all fertile ground for conversions. I'm all for the trailer park. What does everyone else believe?
I think maybe the trailer park. We could maybe find some stuff or maybe some people and that are nice. Hopefully. That are people still. She says, flashing back to all the ghoul encounters she's had.
Let's have a look at that distance as well. Let's linger. So to about turn from here, I'd say that you can make it come like evening because it's been a little bit of time spent here at the airport investigating and those kind of shenanigans. So yeah. We could probably make it by nightfall, I think. So you'd hit it about dusk, I think.
Okay. Bert, you good with that? Okay. That's a nod of approval from Bert. Okay, trailer park it is.
All right. So you about turn, and you head back onto the highway, eventually getting to that trailer park. And you arrive at Twin Falls RV Park. You hit the 93 again just before you reach the trailer park. Rhymy wants to get the cattle back on some slightly more even ground. And as you approach it from the south, it is on the right-hand side of the road. So if you were heading north on the 93, it would be a really easy little stopping off point for Twin Falls before you reached the towns and cities around. As you get closer to the RV park, you can see that there is clearly a sign that has been makeshift back together. That maybe once upon a time actually was a nice, pre-war shiny little rest stop type sign, and is now covered in kind of makeshift panels of wood and painted in a white paint in large capital letters with trade, food, water, chems.
Good, good.
I love that all of us are so
And snipers.
yeah, snipers, anti-personnel mines.
That is how the wasteland feels, folks.
Yeah.
But there is a big old sign here, fat old sign at the top, big letters, says trade, just underneath, painted in those capital letters, those white, brushed capital letters. Food, drink, chems.
I think Debbie will see that, and she looks back at Rhymy with a big smile on her face. She's like, "That's what we're here for, right? Trade." Rhymy?
This seems like a perfect opportunity. Sam, have you died? You all right?
No, I'm good.
That?
Okay.
I'm just sorry. I'm reading the next bit. All right.
Oh, sorry. No, my bad. It's just because
I didn't. Sorry. I thought you were still talking to Susie. I thought you were still talking to Susie. I'm sorry.
No, you just didn't move. It
Yeah,
looked like you froze.
You froze. I was
reading.
like,
It's a key part of the story. I'm reading. Shut up.
Should we go in? Do we just walk up and say hello? We're here to trade.
well, we should put our best foot forward. Which one is our best foot? I don't have any feet.
She looks back at Bert, the super mutant with a dead animal nailed to his head. I think it's us, Dollarwise.
Then you look over at Dollarwise with still a bear trap half impaled in his head. He goes, I've been known to make a great impression.
Yep. Okay. By the way, Dollarwise, do you want that in your head? I know you said you always wanted a piercing, but do you want it in there still?
I see it as a great test of faith.
Right. Okay. Well, when you don't want to test your faith anymore, we can fix you. That's okay.
He will hover slightly closer to you so that one of the eye stalks move forward and it's about this far from your face and says, our faith is always tested, Sister Debbie. And
Yeah.
you goes backwards slightly.
Okay. Trading. Love trading. Let's go.
Perfect time for some conversion. In you go.
Debbie's gonna walk forward, his shoulders are all
Yeah, you walk towards the big sign, and there's around this old trailer park, there's no fence to speak of. So it's effectively just this kind of expansive parking lot. And randomly dispersed around the parking lot are these metal caravans. You know the type from Fallout, right? The small, kind of curved ones, with they're slightly bigger, they all, without a fault, all have closed metal doors. So they're all, that none of them are like open and dilapidated or anything like that. They're all seemingly closed up caravans. This looks to you at first glance like a trade stop or something like that, that's like shut up for the day because it is dusk. Like the sun is literally just about to dip below the horizon off to the west. And it's a beautiful like red sun casting that orange sky across, because again it's quite a kind of flat terrain from here before it heads more mountainous towards the north. So it could be that you're just a bit late and there might be people around. The only signs of life that you can see, I guess rather jarringly from your experiences recently, are off in the distance. There are two dogs, seemingly maybe like feral dogs, growling and fighting over a bone or maybe a leg or something off towards the distance at the other end of the parking lot.
Okay. She'll just raise her voice a little bit and be like, hello? Hello?
One of the dogs stops fighting the other for the leg. The other one kind of scampers off a few steps, not too far, as dogs are wont to do when they have something in their mouth. They want to start actually gnawing on it. The other one, but its ears like perk up and look straight towards you and just stare.
I don't think anyone's around. Otherwise, Bert?
Can Dollarwise like sort of go a little bit higher and then use this 360 to look around and see what's going on, if there's anything around or anything like that?
You absolutely can. Roll me perception, and you're looking for people, you're looking for things.
He's not looking for people because people will tend to make themselves known if needed. He's looking for two things specifically: any kind of trembling or movement, because if people are hiding, guns tend to tremble or people tend to wait for it. But he's mostly looking for signs of struggle, any smears of blood that might seem like this trading camp has been either overtaken by the dogs or somebody else has done something nefarious.
All right, yeah. So roll me survival then. Perception, survival.
Perception, survival. And I get reduced difficulty by 1.
Oh,
on this.
amazing.
I'm a robot. Sorry, what is survival perception, yeah?
Yes, please, yeah.
Yes. Right, let me just make sure I've got this.
So I would... bit of a mechanical thing here, but I'll offer this to you because it obviously could affect you, like you could roll complications and stuff like that. This is basically difficulty 0. You could not roll and I would give you the basic information if you wanted to. What you could do is still roll and try to get action points that then you could either use later or you could use to ask me questions I have to answer truthfully.
I think it's more fun to roll and see what happens, because if we get complications, that's also fun, you know?
Yeah, I like it.
I won't put any additional dice into it, but we'll just roll. Okay, yeah, so I've got no successes, but it's worth a fun.
Sure. Did you want to use your luck to try and get any of
those
do you know what? Be successes? Or I think you guys have got a fair bit of luck still. So.
I've got a ton of luck, yeah. So I'll use... Is it 1 per dice or 1 for the entire roll?
No, just 1 per roll.
Okay, cool. So I shall roll that again. There we go. Submit. Still nothing. Yay.
Oh my god.
I've got perception 6.
Come on, roll 20. Jesus. Okay. Alright, so basic information. You don't see, apart from those dogs at the far end of the parking lot, any movement here at all. Like I said before, the caravans are all shut up and there are no lights on in them anywhere. There's that utilities building at kind of one end, so off to like your right, the southern end of the parking lot. Has some old, like dilapidated pre-war signage, but nothing in terms of like makeshift like market stalls or little like trading tables or like anything like that you can see. There is a closed door one end of this, kind of on the frontage facing the parking lot, the far end. And then there is like what seems to be like a kind of loudspeaker tower with some like speakers, those like loudspeaker things.
That's like 3 loudspeakers
exactly.
on it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell the group, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see anything that looks like it's a place where we could keep the Brahmin for the night, like any kind of not pen or enclosure, but
There's
like
nothing
a couple
really...
of buildings or something?
Yeah, no, there's nothing unless you can get into the utility building. There's nothing really where you can keep the Brahmin like in. And again, like I said, what if there was maybe chain link fencing or something around here in the past? It is long crumbled or gone.
Could we kind of fit them all in the utility building depending on like how big are we?
It depends on the rooms inside, and from the outside here, it gives you no indication of whether you could or not.
Well, there's things to explore, but up for an adventure?
Better than last.
I can't promise it, but I think it will be. And if nothing else, I've got some furry friends for you to play with.
Okay.
Sister Debbie, shall we be of some utility? And you can see him go.
Susie's dying. Debbie thinks that's hilarious because bad jokes is it just
Yeah.
and shake.
Bad, clean joke.
Debbie laughs.
But Susie hates it because it's
Having
a
a
bad,
chuckle.
clean joke.
Yeah. That's a good one, dollar-wise. Yeah.
Thank you.
Shall we start with the utility building?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. You head up to the only door of this utility building. You reckoned that, based on your question earlier, that if it was effectively one big room, and if there wasn't too much equipment in it and stuff, you could squeeze all of the Brahmin in here, but it would literally be a squeeze because you'd be squeezing them through this person-sized door. But yeah, the door, you go to it and try it, and again, it is locked.
Gonna knock on it just in case. Gotta do due diligence.
Okay. You knock, and you wait nervously until you deem that there is no reply coming from the door. You don't hear any stirring or any movement coming from inside either.
Okay. I don't think there's anyone home. So
Seems time for your sinful thieving again, Sister Debbie.
I never did it to steal. It was just a test of dexterity. I thought it was a cool party trick, and everybody else thought it was a cool party. Okay.
I liked it.
Still get her bobby pins out.
Yeah.
Seems time for your sinful party trick again, Sister Debbie.
She looks like genuinely like, no, I've never stolen.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's agility and lockpick, and I'm not going to tell you the difficulty because you don't know.
Oh.
It's a lock.
Okay.
But in the game, it would tell us if it was hard, medium, or easy.
Tommy,
Okay.
you're right there. You seem like you've buried your glasses so far into your head by pushing them up and protruding them.
Sam, I would like to
Yes.
buy a dice.
Okay.
We should have 2 action points.
Successes.
Oh, sorry. You should have 2 action points. Now you have
Oh,
one
in
action
that
point.
case,
Yeah.
because I have the cautious trait, I can re-roll
That 20.
that complication.
Cool.
Thank God. Success.
Begrudgingly, you unlock the door, and there is that satisfying click, and the handle begins to move again properly.
Does Debbie make that little chuckle?
No. she does that
cackle.
because Debbie's still gutted that Dollarwise is calling her sinful.
Oh.
She's genuinely like
Bless.
upset about it.
You've
And she's
opened
like,
the way, and clearly righteousness follows. Well
Yeah.
done, Sister Debbie.
Thanks,
That's one sin
Dollarwise.
off for you.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but I appreciate it. It's open. So she's gonna stand aside. She's learned to not go in a room first.
Okay. You open the door and it is ajar as you step back. Inside is dark. You can't see from the dusk light what's inside just yet from here.
But you
Bert?
seem to be leading the way as ever.
Sorry, Bert was looking around again. Whoa. Oh, okay. He opens the door.
Cool. You stoop
inside.
to get inside, and
Oh.
you are inside like a little entranceway corridor, no more than say like a couple of meters to 2 by 3 meters inside. So it's quite cramped for you. To your like immediately in front of the door that you've just come through is an open doorway where the door has either been ripped off in previous decades or has succumbed to wooden rot or something, and inside are just these empty utility shelves. Off to your right into the kind of the main part of the utility building, you look into what appears to be a pretty empty like room. Tiles falling off the walls, broken, cracked, like laminate flooring underneath. In the middle of the room, there, not lit, appears to be kind of a campfire setup with a spit on it, and like those like cinder blocks just marking out the little kind of campfire around it to stop any embers getting out. And then there are a couple of mattresses in the far corner. And then a few empty crates, like boxes and stuff, like little wooden boxes and crates.
Can I go to the fire and check to see if it was lit in the reasonable kind of like there's like some fresh ash?
There's some black charcoal that's burnt out here and some grey ash around it too. Yeah.
People live here.
And we should leave. If this is their house, we should leave. We're
Why?
intruding. Well, because people live here. And we can't go just like, breaking into their house and stealing their stuff. That's a sin, Bert.
I thought scavenging.
Well, I mean, it's scavenging if nobody lives here, right? It's scavenging if it was like a mart that,
I understand. Kill, then no one lives here, then scavenge.
No, Bert, no. Bert,
No, that's salvaging, Bert. You salvage when they're dead. You scavenge when they're not there.
But we don't
Right.
kill unless we absolutely have to.
Or if they've got good things.
No. The Bible's really clear on that one, Dollarwise. That one's not. No.
We read different texts, Sister Debbie, clearly. Have you heard of the Crusades?
Yes.
I have.
Bert has.
They sounded fun.
Sometimes righteousness has to prevail, and sometimes righteousness is sharp and pointy.
Okay, but that was like a holy war ordained by the church and, higher powers, and we're just a bunch of people picking through someone's house. There is quite a bit of difference between the two.
Oh, I'm not saying that we should kill everyone, but we are fairly high-powered, so always keep it in mind. Is there anything of use here? We should try and trade. You are right.
Is there anything by the?
Can we have a look? Is there?
Yeah, we're gonna just look. We're just gonna have a look.
Just
around
look around
to see if
without
there's
actually
anything
like
of use.
Just perceive rather than rummage through their stuff. Is that a
Yeah. Okay. What are you looking like for, or what are you looking to conclude?
signs of life or when they were last here kind of thing?
Cool.
Because because Bert's already found that there's ashes and it's clearly they live here. But
Yeah,
I would
like, are
take
they gonna be
either perception or intelligence with survival.
I'd go perception with survival. I think.
Who's leading it? It's just you, dollar-wise?
I mean,
I'll give it a go because I need one less.
Dollar-wise can kind of lead it.
I mean, they can both help, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
If like we can really figure out how you're helping.
If
If it's just looking around, it's really like just a person looking around.
It's just looking. Yeah, no. To be fair,
we'll
it's
leave
just
it. We'll
me
leave
looking
it.
around. I'm going to have to use another luck though because that's rubbish.
That was pants.
That was pants, and my rolling seems to not be great. Oh, 1. That's better than 0.
Okay, 1 success. Something really bothers you, dollar-wise, and it's that aside from the campfire in the middle of, like the old burnt-out embers of the campfire in the middle of this room, and the 2 mouldy mattresses in the corner, there are 0 signs of life.
Right. Okay.
There's no random trinkets on shelves. There's no like a coat hung up. There's no like empty like shell casings from
There's
past
no bones.
fights.
I haven't eaten anything.
There's no
right,
bones around.
Right.
The floor is really dark and kind of like muddy, like a muddy browny reddy color. But aside from
all 3 of us just went.
But aside from that, like, there's no signs of life.
Okay.
Sure, it's a brown reddy color. There is no telling how old what could be blood.
That
maybe.
reddy color is okay. Well, on the plus side, I think we're free to look around. On the downside, it doesn't seem like people have been here for quite some time.
Nothing here. Move on. Next building. Bert starts to walk out.
This is it. You exit, and in front of you are all the random caravans, all parked up here, all the trailers.
He will go to the nearest caravan to have a look inside.
Cool. All right. The door is locked, and there is a window. There's a kind of like dark, smudgy, dirty window that you can like peer into. And the dusk light now is really, really fading. So it is getting into that kind of like proper, like no sun. The east now is pretty dark sky, and the west is just giving you that little bit of light.
Okay.
And
so, if he tries to look inside and you can't see because of the smudge, he'll break the window, then look inside.
You can like, it's difficult to make things out inside because of the dirty window. Yes. Would you want to break the window?
Yeah, he's gonna smash the window so he can look inside to see, because there was mud in the way.
Yeah. Cool.
He'll just with his bat or something, just.
Cool. All right. You break the window. I'm not going to make you roll for that. And inside, you can see that this is a fairly well kept, or like, oh my god, what was that? I had got an alert from the stream thingy. Oh my god, Eric, thank you for the raid. That's glorious. We're playing Fallout 2020. We've got to a pivotal little place here in this like RV park. So yeah, welcome in. But the super mutant, having just smashed a window to look into this little like camper caravan thing, you look into, see that it's a fairly well kept, fairly kind of quite well maintained and like protected from the elements interior. It's still quite scratched, and some of the like laminate paneling and stuff like that would have been here pre-war is clearly gone, and some of it is just it's bare metal now at this point. But all of the cupboards and everything are kind of shut up and closed.
Oh.
And at the head of the caravan, where you'd expect like maybe a single bed to be, there appears to be a kind of threadbare mattress. But again, it's very dark inside. There's no light to speak of, and the dawn light from the west is getting difficult to...
Super mutants can't see in the dark, can they?
There's probably some lore thing about them being a little bit more perceptive and stuff than regular humans, because they're meant to be better than humans in every way, right? But like...
Yeah.
But there's no like big mechanical thing to improve that for you.
So the super mutant is... super mutants. Bert's basically going to go, and sees that there's cupboards, it's locked. So he's going to go to the door and try the door.
It's locked.
Does he go to... You know what? He might shout out for Debbie, because Debbie, in his mind, opens doors.
Okay.
So he'll go, Debbie!
Yeah, you're fine. Do that.
I imagine Debbie has sort of been like on the periphery of this room, trying to like keep them in line and stop them from sinning, by just completely trashing and stealing. So she's not that far away when Bert just screams Debbie at the top of his lungs, and she's like, "Yeah, Bert."
Just like,
open door, please.
Thank you for using please.
Ah.
Hey, all right, we're getting somewhere. And Debbie's like, yeah. Bert's starting to say please. So we're gonna try and lockpick this door again. Well, not
Cool.
again, but lockpick this door.
all right.
Da-da-da. 4 successes.
Mate, I am giving you 3 action points for that.
God damn.
Nice.
Yeah. I realise I've not been updating the overlay. So you're on 4 now, and I've got 5. All right, and yeah, the lock seems to open with an ease, and it clicks clearly after maybe just a few seconds of you rattling around with the little teeth inside. And so it clicks, and the door is able to be opened very easily.
There you go, Bert.
Us?
Ooh, so close. It's thank you. But good job,
you.
though. Good job. Good job.
Going to scavenge.
Okay. But remember what I said. If there's people in there and they're alive and it's their
No
house,
one
then it's
inside.
stealing.
I looked, see? And he points to the broken window.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He gets inside and he's going to start searching the place.
All right, you squeeze inside. And as you step up onto the second step into the caravan, that step gives way by about 1 or 2 inches. And you are going to take...
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to your right leg. Does your right leg have any armor?
I don't, not on my right leg.
Okay. So you take an injury to your right leg. Your right leg has been skewered from below. And Debbie, as you hear that little like from him, you turn round to see this spike protruding out the kind of like side of his leg like this. It's barbed and like teethed in a way that you've never seen before. All of the spikes and the teeth all jutting upwards. And so for Bert, this has torn through your leg and through the muscle in the back of your lower leg, and you are stuck in place with this trap.
Did you say right leg?
Right leg.
I've already been injured on my right leg. From the bear trap.
So you've been stumbling around all this time.
Probably why it went.
And so before this was like, you know, you were stumbling around like slow movement and everything. This has like your leg is numb.
Oh, hopping. All right.
Otherwise, it's gonna fly
And you are
forward.
you are stuck to the step from this
Yeah.
spike trap.
It's like, ah.
Dollarwise is going to float forward and say, "Well, now here we have a choice." And his buzzsaw's going to start whizzing.
Just a few revs of it,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Debbie's fiercely scrolling through her little like first aid manual on her Pit Boy. She's like, "Oh, it doesn't cover this."
So Bert's gonna look down and see where it's protruding from. You know, like the trap.
Yeah.
And he's gonna see if he can snap it free from the trap.
Are you looking to try and snap the metal spike, or are you trying to snap your leg from the trap?
I was gonna say the metal spike.
You're going to try and snap the metal spike with your arm?
So if Dollarwise can get in there and cut, so if you've got like spike, leg, spike, he's going to cut below where the if the leg's here, spike, and then trap at the bottom thing. He's going to cut there, so you can get him out. He'll still have half a
The thing's still going to be in him, but he can move about.
So he's going to try and buzzsaw through the metal there.
Okay. Roll for me like melee weapons and strength, I guess.
Assist.
Difficulty is going to be 5.
Difficulty 5. Okay, did that?
Yeah, that went through.
Yeah, you rolled
there we go.
2 successes.
Okay, cool. And then he's going to say, "Bert, you may feel a slight tingling in your lower extremities." He goes,
can I assist with endurance so that I basically he just grins and bears it and just kind of like
endurance and
survival?
Can't keep rolling survival.
What was that? Sorry,
we can't keep rolling survival.
Medicine,
injury and medicine. Endurance and medicine.
All right, that's bad, but okay.
Oh, we can also. Can we use some action points for this?
So close.
You did roll rather quickly before I was able to offer like any action points or anything.
I tell you what it is. It's because when you click assist, it asks you to choose the things. So I'm going click. Oh no, wait, and it's already chosen it because it's chosen it separately. So that's on me. That's my bad.
You've got 4 action points, so please use them.
Should we use 3 to get 2 more dice?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Cool. All right. So I'll do that again. See what happens. Oh, one more. What was the difficulty? Did you say, Sam?
5.
5.
Metal on metal, like buzzsaw on buzzsaw. You do not have diamond tipped chainsaw.
Well, I'll use another luck point to reroll that one.
Okay.
You're on 3 at the moment.
I've got 1 luck point left.
We'll get you 4. I would tell I will let you succeed at cost.
Okay.
With
cool.
4 successes, but I will tell you that cost after you've rolled.
Okay. Well, let's see what.
Crit.
So either
I'm just going to roll.
Or get that one. Yeah. So roll 1.
Roll 1 d20. Right. That's going to make life easier.
I mean, it's a success.
That's a success.
8 is a success.
Yes.
Not a crit though.
No.
So with a success at
Can
cost...
I re-roll my assist? I'm not allowed to re-roll assist.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Go on, I'll re-roll the assist.
I have something really fun, though, for the success.
Oh, in that case, then forget it.
Yeah, go on.
I want fun. I want
you're going to hate it, but I do have something fun.
Solve it, let's go.
So, dollar-wise, your buzzsaw grinds on this spike trap, and it's getting caught up in some of the teeth. I mean, this thing is like in like 3 sides. It's like this weird triangular, almost little obelisk type shape, and all the teeth are like thorns on a rose bush. Like it's all like carved up and toothed, right? And so it's getting caught up and it's jagged and it's like jumping on the teeth as it's trying to cut through. And then in one sweep of a buzzsaw cuts the lower part of Bert's leg clean off. But you are free from the trap. But Dollarwise has amputated your calf, ankle, and right foot.
By the way, can I have a
Well, do you-
question? Does stims regrow limbs like they do in Fallout?
So, I think we've seen the miracle work that stim packs can do, like in the show. Like,
yes.
Lucy receives a mortal wound in like episode 1, and she just like jams a stim pack in her, and then she's like better like half an hour later. So there is potential for reattaching your foot, I think. But right now you have one left foot.
Okay.
Do you feel any tingling, Bert?
Hang on, let me just change this up. Foot missing.
Susie,
Just-
I have done some stuff to you guys, but this reaction takes it for me, I think. Like,
Just the foot gone.
The
it's just gone.
so Bert just bellows out so much that the actual thing starts to shake. He's like, oh, and it just vibrates with his voice. And I think he kind of like falls down on the mattress. That he kind of staggers a little and falls down on the mattress. And
Or is he falling into the caravan?
Yeah, he's falling into the caravan. Yeah.
This caravan
and-
of death that's Sam created. Or something.
He just had
Mine.
his foot cut off. I think he's kind of just going for it. And he's going to go down and he's going to just automatically kind of grab his stump and just squeeze it for pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, pain!
Almost as if his growl like started it. Debbie, because you're stood just outside the caravan, and Dollarwise has been having to try and cut this open, been extending one of his like arms inside. Bert roars, and then the siren from the utility building takes over, and it echoes out into the wasteland with an almighty continues.
Debbie's like, what does that mean? That can't be good.
Like, it sounds for like 3 or 4,
Can I-
and then it pauses,
Can it be like...
and then
can
it sounds
Bert
again another 4
Streams
times.
in tandem. So he goes, "Wah," and then Bert goes, "Wah."
Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. Like, Bert
Yeah.
screamed the first time, and then the sirens like took over, and then there's like 3 more blasts of the siren, and then there's like a dull, like a pause, and then it goes again for like 4 more bursts, and it pauses, and it continues.
I should try and stop that, right? That's probably not a good thing. If this is trapped and that's an alarm, is that an alarm?
It sounds alarming.
I am alarmed.
We should probably turn it out.
Yeah.
In case
Okay.
our sins find us out.
Debbie already looks green from seeing Bert's leg just fucking fly off.
There's
So,
claret everywhere.
so she's like, he probably got spattered with his blood.
It's like Fallout levels of kind of
Like, to keep the tradition, Debbie's coated in
Yeah,
blood,
100%.
like blood. Okay, I'm gonna try and stop that, and then she's gonna go and run and try and find like a cable or something that she can cut to try and stop this siren going off.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll perception and repair for me.
Perception repair, okie dokie. I'll buy a die because I want to make sure.
Sure. No more action points left after that.
Ooh, 1 success, but I did spend an action point. I can roll one of those d20s
Yeah.
again.
Nice.
Perception.
It's a good little perk, that.
And I figured Debbie's a cautious little bean.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Exactly.
She's not that cautious. She's a bit panicked at the minute.
You cannot see a wire like coming from the RV, much like you could see the bear traps from before, right? There's no obvious telling of like how this is somehow connected. But the siren is emanating like it's attached to the utility building. It's clearly coming from that. It needs to be powered there. You just need to find out where to go and like what to stop, what to cut off, right?
Yeah. So she does that. Like when she figures that out, she's running straight to the utility building again.
Cool. So you head straight into the utility building. Right in front of you, there is that like little cupboard essentially, with that like all that empty shelving. To the right, that main room with the like cooking spit, and the 2 kind of moldy mattresses at the far end. Other than that, there's no obvious sign of like electronics, a computer console, anything like that.
Okay. She's gonna just like double check her bases. So she's gonna run into the room with all like the shelves and make sure there's no like, you know, secret. So she's like pulling on the shelves and
Yeah.
touching the walls for panels.
Roll me intelligence. And we could take survival if you think there's something else that she's using. I'd take that as well.
Let me see what else we've got here. Yeah, I don't think anything else would really cut it.
Cool. All right, roll that for me.
Yeah, intelligence, survival. Oh,
Any
boy.
dice?
Yeah, go on.
All right.
Just the one.
Another dice. That's
1 success.
1 success.
Luck.
Luck. Roll it. Roll it.
And I'll re-roll 2 of those.
Yeah.
Intelligence, survival. Oh! Oh no!
Okay.
Hey.
You run back into the what I'm going to call the cooking room.
Mm-hmm.
You run back into the cooking room. With that 1 success, what I'm going to tell you is you realise this room's too small. This room's not big enough. Because you've run like outside, you've had looked around, you've run back in, looked in the cupboard, you've looked around, you've maybe kind of gone into the hallway, had a look around, you've gone into the cooking room. This room's too short. That's all I'm going to give you.
Oh, good. I think she's just gonna be like, this room doesn't make sense. So there's something going on, but I can't figure it out right now. I'm too panicked. So she's gonna like run back outside, go to Bert and Dollarwise, and she's like, I can't turn the siren off. I can't find the box, the code, the key, the cable, the whatever it is. I can't do it.
Well,
and she's like flapping panicked.
Yeah. There's no need to panic. Stay mostly calm.
But I mean, there's a big siren going off. Bert's missing half of his leg, and there's a room in there that doesn't make sense.
Well, one thing after another. The room that doesn't make sense, I think you may have been hitting the holy water a bit too hard. Bert's a big boy, he'll take care of himself. How about we go and silence the siren at the mouth? And he starts to float towards where the actual siren hole is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The speaker.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can just do that.
We can all
Okey-dokey.
fly.
Yeah.
Robots.
Well, I thought there might be a cable like at the base, but I can also just fly if it comes to it. So
Yeah. So where are you flying to then?
just directly towards where that hole with the speakers
Cool.
at the top is.
Yeah, so you like this is like one floor of a utility room. There's not like a second floor, so there is a ground floor, and you fly up to the little roof, kind of, I guess, garage, kind of corrugated iron style roof, and like bolted into the top is the little kind of frame for this loudspeaker construction to be in. And through the roof has been stuck, obviously, like a bunch of 3 wires, quite thick wires, that then go trail up into the actual speakers themselves. Like, so they are clearly the electronic current that's driving the noise into the speakers.
Okay. I think it's buzzsaw time again, and if that doesn't work, he will get out the flamethrower.
Cool. All right. Yeah, roll for me melee and strength.
Okay. No successes. Yay.
Any luck?
You know what? Yeah, let's use my last point of luck for the day and re-roll that.
Just roll it again.
Melee weapons strength.
Remember to spend more action points or give me more action points.
Yeah, do you know what? Actually, let's give you another action point, so I'll get another die.
We'll get back into the flow a little at some point.
Yeah. There you go, 2 successes. Finally got it.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So you cut off the 3 speakers. So the sirens. So Debbie, after watching Dollarwise like fly up to there, hover about a bit, and not very deftly, but enough to actually do it, he cuts through 3 of those wires. For maybe the last couple of blasts, there's just 1 speaker going, and then Dollarwise finally cuts that final wire, and the sirens stop. And what remains is Bert's 4 echoing wails in the RV that he's broken into.
As it goes on, you can tell Bert's kind of getting bored. So they slowly start to stop. He's like, "No. I want Betty."
Well, I'll tell you what first, Bert, we're gonna get you fixed up, and then you
Okay.
can go right back to her, okay?
Mm.
Okay. Whew.
Foot over
Let's-
there.
Yeah,
Stick together.
So
yeah.
again, we've got 2 options here, Bert.
Mm.
We can keep your old foot and get you a new one, or try and reattach the old one.
Do we have new foot?
I'm
You have
sure
your
we
old
can
foot.
make do. Like we can. There's all sorts of metal around. We've got common and uncommon parts. We've got,
Attach old.
Hold on, I need to read the instructions for my diluted stim pack.
Yeah, we've got so many. We've got quite a few diluted stim packs. Though, right?
many.
But
Just
you are
use them all.
losing a
Just
lot.
keep going until it attaches.
Yeah. But you are losing a lot of blood, and
Yeah.
you are going to suffer 3 hit points of damage.
Okay.
No damage reduction.
Does the bleeding look like it's going to stop any time, or is he just completely continuing to bleed?
Oh, no. Like,
All he's done is tried to grab it, but then he got bored and let go.
no, it's
But-
like it's the stump of his leg, and it's just like
It's just
arterially
squirt-
bleeding out. It's
squirting.
squirting
Okay.
out.
All right, yeah,
Oh,
fair play.
Tom, did you mean to reduce your health by 3? Because it just says 3 now.
No, that's the health I'm on.
That is the health you're on.
That's hit points I'm on. Yeah.
Cool. Just
Okay,
checking.
good.
So Dollarwise is going to say, Bert, this may hurt. You may feel a slight tingling in your lower extremity. Well,
Attach foot.
momentarily, but first let's fix you right up. And he's going to fly right over the top of the thing and just use his burner to cauterize the.
Okay. Yeah.
I smell cooking.
Yeah, but things are getting woozy.
Mm.
And Dollarwise,
Smell Betty cooking.
roll for me agility and big guns, I guess. So that you don't set Bert on fire.
Agility and big guns.
The complication here was set Bert on fire.
Might literally kill me.
Yeah.
Bert, have you ever heard of a heat pack? You may feel that sensation.
Okay. Ugh.
Bert has a very, because you can't re-roll those, Bert has a very charred right leg, but it's still, and like, it's not arterially bleeding much. And in fact, no, the arterial bleed is the only thing that's bleeding now. And okay, you just get that like squirt, as it's not as quick anymore, as he's lost quite a bit of blood, and things are starting to get
Sleepy.
hazy now, Bert.
Okay.
Me sleep. Get Betty need sleep. So
Okay.
I sleep with
Dollarwise, could you just hold his foot to the bottom of his leg, please?
So he's going to grab. I mean,
Like,
Wait,
line it
They've
up.
got a pincer.
have you? Yeah, but have we ripped the foot off the? Because the foot's still on the spike.
The foot is still on the spike. That is correct.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but we took the mutant away from the spike, not the spike away from the mutant.
We have to pull the rest of his leg off the spike.
Yeah. It's fun. We've got stim packs. Let's rip it off. As long as there's some bone and tissue, we're all
I've
good.
burnt palaces to the ground. I've killed Tom in one foul swoop. I've
I don't know what it
arrowed
is.
Susie to death. I think this might be the most brutal I've been to you guys.
Debbie's gonna be like pulling the faces I've just been pulling as she try and pull his
wiggle it
leg
off.
off. The fleshy
Debbie.
noises. Yeah.
To save Bert's foot, and I mean this. This is it. To save Bert's foot, it's a strength and medicine roll.
Can I assist? So we both got one end, and I'm like, to me, to you, to me, to you, and we're sawing it off. The
Yes,
thing.
only for comic effect. Yes.
Awesome.
I hate you, James.
Difficulty to save Bert's leg is gonna be, I think, 4.
Oh,
Take some dice. Just take some dice.
Oh. Tom, I have 4 strength.
I know.
This is medicine strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2. Should I
2.
buy 3? Should I just fuck it and buy all 3?
Buy 3. Go for
Save
it.
his leg.
Let's
Okay.
like. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Lindy's gonna be so angry
Yeah.
when she comes back and like, how has Sam got 27 action points?
And how has Bert only got 1 leg still?
Wow.
Oh my god! Look at that.
After all of
You
that,
have
you
some
got
luck,
You've got
right?
so much luck.
Yeah. I'll
You can
re-roll
re-roll
4 of
four
them.
of
That's
those
one
dice.
crit.
Yeah.
You've
So
got a
That's
crit.
that's a pretty
So-
good
Yeah.
That's 2 already.
Yeah.
So between the 2 of you, you just need to get 2 more.
strength medicine.
One more. James, you gotta do
There's
it.
the 3.
James, you have got to, with 1 dice, get 1 success to save Bert's leg.
Don't.
Nope.
3 short.
I think. Can I suggest something else?
Yeah.
I'd like to take what remains of Bert's leg, which I think is half a foot and some tattered bone, and say, here, Bert, bite down on this.
Okay.
Bite down on your own, like,
Bone.
bone. I can't remember what the leg bones are, but, like, you bite
Tibia
down
or
on your
fibia.
own shin.
And then he's going to fire up the flamethrower, and just in a very controlled burst, very, very controlled burst, go and try and burn the stump.
As you're doing that, Debbie's gonna be throwing up violently with the remnants of Bert's leg all over her hands, and she's gonna get out that stim pack that she found earlier, and she's just be like, give him this.
Yeah. It's going to stim pack first, and then
Okay,
Well,
so...
wait to see what the stim pack does first, because it can work miracles.
no, he's going to stim pack and then burn. That's the way this goes. You may get a very
As
black
the
and
foot
blackened
comes back
foot. Yeah.
and then burns the foot.
So with the stim pack, you can either heal hit points. The diluted stim pack, I need to check how many. Or you can treat. Oh yeah, so you can heal hit points, or you can treat 1 injury.
Like the injury is a missing foot.
Yes, that really is like, well, they did not manage to save your foot from the trap, so it's just kind of mangled flesh now.
Okay.
But you said you had like an other injury, right?
Yeah, with the right leg.
Yeah. So
Which
effectively,
was like a minor.
So you could use the stim pack now to allow you, Bert, to effectively like ignore the fact that you have 1 leg right now, and you can kind of like rock around on the stump because you just kind of don't feel anything, and it's kind of just like getting the juices back going. Or you can heal some hit points and probably not die. Hopefully not die. Because we need some stabilizing roll, like a stabilizing roll from that cauterization again.
I'm not. Hey, this is them. They decide on the
I
stim.
know, yeah.
I'm just gonna
Diluted stim pack. Let me see.
I think Betty's got an actual. Did she get an actual?
She's got an
full
actual stim pack. She's actually got one actual, I think, and a diluted.
I
as well.
think
Yeah.
Lindy would want us to use her stim pack.
I think so.
I think she
to
would.
save, but let me check. She
I'm pretty sure
she
she's got a
recorded
stim
it. What she's got? She has one actual stim pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd smash that in like straight away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Where are we saying Betty is at this point? Are we saying that we're going to take Bert back to her, or are we thinking of bringing her to him?
Sleepy.
Bring her to him.
Yeah.
And then it becomes, do we think she's going to be like, I don't know there, hubby, stab? Or is she going to be like, who has hurt my husband? Like,
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out.
we'll have to find out from,
We have to find out from Lindy. But okay, so you gather the stim pack from Betty, and use that stim pack to. What do you want to do with it? Do you want to allow Bert to stumble around on his stumpy leg, unimpeded, or do you want to give him 4 hit points?
I think it's funny either way, but I think that's a character choice for you, Tom. I don't want to make that a choice for your character, mate. Do you want to stumble around and that be a
So
thing?
if I remove the injury, am I still bleeding out?
No, I will say no. You're not.
Okay. I think he would probably want to remove the injury.
Okay, cool.
Because even if he gets the 4 hit points, he's still got the injury and he can't move.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, that's fine.
And we've got a dilute stim pack, so we can stick you one of them as well to give you some more points back if you want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oops. Treating an injury.
Can't be a tank if you lost a track, Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Treats one injury. I'm just checking because there's treat in order to ignore the injury, and then there's actually recover from the injury.
There you go.
If you have any injuries, test increases. If you succeed, you recover from one of those injuries.
What we need is one of those things that they had from the Fallout TV show. You know, the thing that's like the boot.
That's what I was kind of
They just
thinking.
kind
Like
of-
if you
Yeah.
could jury rig one together
You
somewhere.
could, it's
We could
it's
scavenge
the world
one.
of Fallout. You could try and make a new boot shoe.
Yeah,
for-
metal
for-
boot.
For
But
Bert.
with a
That's
metal
fine.
kind of
You've got
foot.
junk and parts and stuff.
That's true.
You could try and make a makeshift like
Hell yeah.
peg leg for Bert. Speaking of peg legs, we've just fulfilled.
Excellent
Sponsored
segue.
by
What
Curse
a
Captains of Keneally.
segue. Oh my
Available on
god.
PDF now. Get it from Drive Through RPG.
Treating an injury. Right, so treating an injury, you ignore the penalties of that injury, but actually recovering from that injury is like rest and like a bit like we did with Game of Thrones. It's like it's over time.
Oh, okay.
So it's like overnight rest, and then you do a check to see if you've done it or not.
Okay.
I love how the effect is just missing.
Yeah.
The effect is like, yeah, you are much slower. You're stumbling around. You can't run, like stuff like that, right?
I can't use one of my perks.
Yeah, that is true. Until we get your little robot leg.
I mean, my robot leg.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so treat the injury, and you are no longer bleeding out, with a little bit of cauterization from Dollarwise. Betty, inconsolable. Where do you want to put the couple in order to like recover?
We're already on mattress.
In the RV? Do you want to keep them in the RV with the spike?
I
trap?
guess if there's no other traps in there.
Can
Okay,
we
cool.
see if there are first?
I was going in here to search it. No one searched the cupboards, which has got a limb recovery kit right here.
You go looking for a limb recovery kit. Opens shotgun, blam.
Or like a metal saw. Need to get through metal.
Yeah. Have some solvents.
Yeah.
What do you like to do? Look for more traps?
Yes.
Check if there are any more traps? All right.
Yeah.
Roll me that test to look for more traps. I'm not going to tell you the difficulty for the hidden traps and how hidden they are.
I will assist.
Okay.
That is technically one. It's 2 successes, but it's 1 less for me for my perception thing.
Hold on, I gotta click on me.
What do you mean?
So tests cost 1 less for perception test for me costs 1 less.
Ah, yes. Thank
One
you.
lower difficulty.
Got that.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Tom.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm on board now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Someone stumbling on a trap.
And on the next step,
Sam, don't pull that face. Samantha. Samantha Webb, do not pull that
Are
face.
you re-rolling that complication?
Am I allowed to?
Of course you are.
Okay, yes, I will re-roll that.
Earlier in the stream, I had it. You can
Okay,
re-roll your
yeah,
assist die. It's okay.
Okay. Yep.
Please roll a 20.
James?
Come on, roll
please,
20.
please,
Come on,
James?
roll 20.
please.
Please re-roll. Please
You
roll
know I
a
love
20.
you, Susie, but come on.
Come on, roll 20. Please do it. No.
Oh.
Okay. You think there is a click, there is like a creak as you're like poking around in the rest of the floor of this caravan. You do not find any other traps. But what I'm going to say is you haven't like placed your weight on any other kind of main part of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think perhaps the utility room might be a better bet.
I think maybe, and then we can investigate why it's not quite as big as it should be while we're in there. Maybe.
Okay.
Can you make it there, Bert?
But you had a stim pack. You feel fine.
Yeah, but I'm still only on 3 HP.
I mean, you're a little woozy, but like it's not hurting. And you
Yeah, and he gets up.
phantom limb syndrome. You feel like you can just like.
Yeah. It's like, fine. As he staggers out of. Well, he has to crouch down because it's just. He's like.
And I think the episode would end with you hobbling along to like the utility room, surrounded by your like caravan mates, just as Nat King Cole sings "Straighten Up and Fly Right." I think that's it.
I was literally
Episode
about
title.
to have. Dolores was about to go. We'll have to rename you, but we'll call you Eileen from now on.
Don't get it.
Right. That I think is where we will end the episode, because that's where we are.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you came to Idaho and Twin Falls? Yeah.
I mean, I'm
All
fine.
going
All
well.
the squishy meat bags are not doing so good, but it's fine.
I'm physically fine. Emotionally, not so much.
Emotionally.
Ecumenically, you're in a
Correct.
weird spot.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Nice. Before we debrief, I do have something very quickly to say. We have just launched our preview page for our upcoming Kickstarter. So, if you would be so kind, if you're interested, please head over to that Kickstarter preview page. Check out the supplement we're going to be making for the spy game. It's called the Spy Masters Toolkit. I've named it. James had no input whatsoever, and I think that's hilarious. And he hates it, I can tell.
It's good. It's good.
And it's going to be full of new options for you to use from character classes. We're introducing feats, downtimes. There's going to be a whole library of like gadgets and new vehicles and new NPCs and new supervillain secret layers to use. And it's going to be awesome. We're launching that in a few weeks' time. If you follow the campaign on Kickstarter, it means that you can then be notified when the Kickstarter goes live and when the project is about to end as well. So you get a little double whammy there, just to let you know that things are wrapping up. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We've been developing it a little bit in between working on Cursed Captains and in the kind of lulls that we have during that kind of those phases of development where James isn't doing much because I'm like finishing the layout and stuff and that kind of thing. So we're really excited about it. Love going back to the spy game and doing some work for it. So please do check it out. We're on a kind of 70 or so followers. So please make number go up. It would make us very, very happy because we can put that project actually out into the world. All right. Tom, how you doing, buddy?
I'm fine.
You all right? Good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Great. Potentially Bert could get a bionic like a metal foot.
It's cool, right? Yeah. And I never do anything that just like stops game or like takes game away. Like giving you a cool robot bionic leg sounds awesome.
It kind of fits with like a super mutant. You see super mutants with like kind of like
bits on them.
Welded onto a leg or something like
100%.
that.
In fact, that's more in the concept art than was actually in the game. Like they've got a load of concept art where it's like that. They've just like stuck robot bits to themselves and like made like
makes sense.
false limbs and stuff. Yeah, 100%.
I'm just looking forward to when Debbie and Dollywise have to be the ones to do it. Just weld this big metal kind of
Can't
thing
wait.
on his leg. It's going to be great. Yeah, this is great. Bert's fine. Apart from the initial shock of having a blade through his leg, yeah, he's fine. The stim's kicked in. He's ready to rock and roll.
Good.
Carry on. I think it takes. I think the initial shock goes to his brain and goes pain, and then it dulls down because then it kind of has to go around his body again, and it gets lost. The pain gets lost trying to get to his brain. So he's all right. He's fine. You know, apart from being on 3 HP.
That's super mutant physiology there. Canon.
Yeah. He's he's all right. He's okay. The only downside, the only downside for me is that now that it's happened, Bert probably will be a slightly more cautious going places, and there's something freedom about just going hello and just walking into places.
Yeah, that's true.
But now that he's not so stupid to realize that there are dangers out there now. So that's the only downside. That's the only thing that I'll miss, being able to go in. However, he will rely on his own perception, which is very little. So if he doesn't see any dangers, he's still going to continue to go and say hello.
Nice.
He'll just take that little extra step.
I love that. Cool. Thanks for being a good sport. Susie, how you doing?
He's having a very bad time. She wishes she could go back to the vault. It's bad out here.
Oh,
it's fun though, because usually I play a character that's like, right, fuck it, what are we doing? Let's sort this out. But being little Debbie, who's like scared of everything and like, not brave little Debbie. It's very, very fun. Yeah, great session. Can't wait until Lindy's back and she gives us hell for getting birds like
she might go psycho. Just as a heads up, she might go psycho.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's already extremely protective over him when he's just normal, and now he's got a bit lopped off him. She's gonna be a lot.
Can't wait for it to get back to this.
It's gonna be so funny.
What's going on?
I can't wait till Lindy finds out. Do we tell her in advance or do we wait and just drop it on her?
I mean, I've already said that something's happened to her.
I'll leave it
doesn't
up
know
to you.
Specifically what it is, but
okay, all right.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
I think we don't tell her. I think it'd be way funnier if she finds out and we see it on her face. But yeah, can't wait till next time. I'm all over the internet, Susanna Grace. I will be streaming at points this week. I'll be doing some painting streams, working on spy game character art stuff. So come tune in for that.
Sweet, thank you so much. And James, I love Dollarwise.
Dollarwise is great fun. I love it. Like similar to both of my confreres, like Dollarwise is so not me at all because he's just like, let's just do things, don't care, smash.
Yeah.
Like, did I hear crusade? I think you said crusade. Let's go. And I'm like, it's like he's literally not at all a character I'd usually make. Charisma 4, intelligence 4, agility 4. Those are like the 3 that I tend to go with, and he's just not that at all. I'm pleased that Bert at least has a memento and has like his, you know, the bones
His
of his
ankle
foot
bone?
and the bones of his ankle. Yeah, you know,
Did you put that
Easy
in
then.
chuck
Easy
that in
then.
your inventory there, Tom?
yeah.
Ankle bone.
Ankle bone. Okay.
Brackets mine.
Just start wearing him around his neck like Sir Davos.
I mean, I don't want to be weird about it.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh.
reliquaries are a thing, Tom, and if you're either martyred or these things happen
Relic
for the
of
faith,
Saint Bert.
exactly right.
There
You
we
get
go.
canonized.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait though. Do like the Mormon types have saints?
Oh yeah, they have like
Okay.
more than normal.
Latter Day Saints,
okay,
isn't it?
we're good.
It's that they're the
Oh, yeah,
latter day
Latter-
saints.
Duh. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
What's one more to add?
Yeah.
I mean, there may be some martyring involved. That is a price that Dollarwise is willing to pay.
I also love like Dollarwise's bizarre, like broken morality that's clearly been like skewed by these like out of vault experiences from his original religious programming.
It's so weird, and actually, I've realised that actually the more I've talked about it, a lot of what he's done is sort of god complexy, and in a way that a lot of the god stuff he talks about is actually quite mechanical. It's like more of a mechanical gears cogs kind of thing. So that's
All
quite,
hail the Omnissiah.
Machine gun drops when
00101. Just saying. But yeah, so this is really good fun. It was really good fun. I love playing with all 3 of you, and I love the fact that everyone is just up for stuff. I love, Tom, that you're just up for stuff, mate. It makes me so pleased.
Oh, it's the best part.
It's so good. And then also Susie, seeing you be like, it's so refreshing because that's just not you at all. It's amazing.
I love Debbie's like naivety
So
and like vulnerableness of like, I don't know what to do.
And it works so well with Otherwise as well, and I feel shit while I'm doing it, but it's also great. It's so funny.
It's perfectly Fallout. It's perfectly Fallout. So when, because I've played a bit further than this point for this campaign that I like put together, and when the players got to this point in the previous game, it was Ashley's Vault Dweller that got the spike through the leg.
Yeah.
And she went straight into the caravan.
Oh, no.
Did she lose the leg?
No. So they managed to get her out. They just managed to get her out.
Oh.
And yeah. But she was limping around. She's carried on a Protectron's back was what they did. Just carried around like cavalry with a like hunting rifle. It's great.
It's actually really good. Just like a little
Like a little Master Blaster.
Yeah.
But bless her. Yeah, she got it at that time. All right, we've got a little raid lined up. What is this? Telling Tales RP. I think we've raided them before. They're playing some Call of Cthulhu, so keeping the same category. We'll keep in a similar kind of number to us and everything. So yeah, so we'll send straight over to them. Like I said, please go and check out Spy Game Spy Masters Toolkit on Kickstarter. And I did, it's working. Cool. Yeah, please go check that out. Please follow us on that campaign, and you'll be notified when it all goes live and stuff. So yeah, I'll send you over to Telling Tales RP. Until next week, chums. Don't lose any legs. Bye.